Ahem. Ew. What is up, my Ubers? Today I am playing I Live Under Your House. This is a game that was purchased for me by friend and occasional co-star Beth. I know absolutely nothing about this game whatsoever. Let's jump into it. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. Okay. Your home is very round. What's this I button do? For years, I've been digging these tunnels, and I don't even really know how long they are or how many turns they have, and yet I find it easy to navigate here. All the information about this place is stored inside my head at the level of conditioned reflexes. Let's just go into our tunnels, I guess. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. I totally get that. Maybe this guy's onto something. Maybe this is why Beth got me the game. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first today. Nothing wrong with a man loving a hole. Let's, Let's go with this hole. This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. Nothing wrong with that. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Okay. What about this hole? Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. My man loves a tight hole. You heard it here first, folks. Fuck is that? Let me put an eyeball on that real quick. I need to find something sharp to open it up and see who she used to be or what she has become. Okay, I'll come back to this hole when I have something sharp. Ahead of me is my pebble space, where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. God, my man needs a fucking hose. Oh, look at these stones. Alright, let's get an eyeball on that. Ooh. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. Oh. That is great. We're gonna go do a C-section now. I think it was this hole. There you are. Let me put an eyeball on you. Oh. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. God, this is so relatable. At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it and I would have a new relative. I don't think childbirth works that way, but I'm not an expert. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sound rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. So I'm grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over, and the places I had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take her too big of a bite. Yikes. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time had passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. Okay, this is a lot to process. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become, how many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great, I'm tired of worrying about her. Can I put an eyeball on you? The remnants of the creature I came out of. I was worried that it would come out of the cocoon and want to eat me or avenge all my bites, but apparently it just decided to die quietly. Now my anxiety was gone. Well, that's good. That's good. Moving on. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There is a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. I don't... Is that word okay to use there? You don't have to intercourse with every guy you see. I mean, sure, the temptation's there, but you don't have to. I guess I'll go to bed. Right? Like, we're probably pretty tired now? They're laughing at me. Every night, when I try to sleep, they come to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. Those bastards. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me. They whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. Ah, what a terrible noise. Oh shit, they're drilling. Oh fuck. Let's put an eyeball on this. Nothing? Okay, let's go forward. It won't stop. What the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. Oh, you poor bastard. Your home's about to be destroyed for land development. There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own. Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out. And then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle. It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action, but one thing was obvious to me. There is construction going on, and they are building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Yeah, you get 'em, buddy. Look at those bastards. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them. But maybe if you kill one... The hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. I have to decide. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Oh, frick. Ah, shit. Ah, God. I feel like killing is riskier. But at the same time, I hate people, so I don't want to spare them. Don't tell my therapist about this one. Yum, yum, yummy bee. This is my skull room. Oh god. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods, drinking beer and talking to himself. At first I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. That does sound like a peaceful time to sleep. A worker's skull. Another skull in my collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happens. It's like I'm in a wild ecstasy and then it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Terrific. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay, if they were looking for me. For some reason, I had the distinct feeling that they had to come to hunt me down. Then one day people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands, and then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed, and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she didn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and shuffling over my body. In the few hours when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. And yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture became a 24-hour routine. I have to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Love? A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. Hell yeah, man. Fight the power. I'm loving this. Let's go. Let's kill them all. I need to look around carefully before I act. Oh, fuck! Oh, I'm in control now. Oh, shit. No, I just want to read. I just want to read and be safe. Oh, shit, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There is so much space, it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. I agree completely. I've never related to a character so hard in my life. Okay, what do we got here? These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these perverse acts. That's true, that is fucked up. Ah, I know what it is. It's called a book. Once upon a time I was very hungry, and just at that moment a little man sat down next to the entrance of my home. I remember he had little hands, little feet, and he was like a puppet. That little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of this world at the time, so I climbed out of my hiding place with interest and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes widened and his mouth opened in that unimaginable way and made a horrible, disgusting sound. That sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling farther and farther away from me. Eventually the feeling came over me, and all I remember was his head in my hands. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books that I was able to learn the language of those creatures and get some idea of the human world. I found new books over time. For example, recently when I ate a couple of campers, I enjoy reading. I'll have to remember to pick this book up when I'm all done. I'm not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers stare into a similar dark box. They stared so intently, sometimes shouted something and raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. It's locked. This is probably leads to the outside, but we'll check it anyway. Yep, can't even check it. Moving on. Alright, we got 3 rooms. Okay. Alright, let's go here first. Bathroom. Ah, what a horrible, terrifying sound. I'll have to deal with that thing, it scares me. That's understandable. Well, I am very good at climbing. Alright, so bathroom's pretty uneventful. What's this room? Just a closet right now? I remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. The heck is this? Cactus? I'm so good at climbing. Climb, climb, climb. Okay. Nothing really here. Alright, final room. Oh shit, there's a person sleeping. Do I want to go in? That's it. There she is, lying in front of me. All I have to do is take the first step, but I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable strength as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. All my homies falling in love. Shit. And that's how it happens, man. You fucking break into a woman's house and see her sleeping, and then things just change like that. Just snap of a finger. It's over. Next thing you know, you're married, you have 2 kids, a dead-end job, and life is just over as you know it. Moving on. I would even say that I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and here she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh, I wonder what she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange, a feeling I never had before toward another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls, and I want to take some of my best skull, my dearest one, and take it to her, leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? I mean, I'm sure she would love a skull. Get one that's not like too smashed up. Let's, Alright, she's got less boxes now. This is still locked. The pile of laundry, I smelled it as soon as I entered the room. That smell, it holds your breath. I never smelled anything like it before. Maybe I should take something with me, just as a reminder. Yes! I decided to take one of her dresses with me. Nothing wrong with that. Sentimental, you know? Very romantic. Oh, this is gonna be an office. Let's, can I climb up here? Yeah, here we go. What do we got? So she likes reading as much as I do. That's great. She reads so carefully that she even highlights individual pieces with circles. On one of the pages, I saw a picture of a headless body. It looks suspiciously familiar to me, but I can't remember where from. Well, now that I know what was in those boxes, I don't have to dig through them myself. Alright, come here, my sweet. I have a present for you. Oh, you're not home. Strange, the bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. Ah! Oh, she's gonna love this. This is beautiful. Alright, let's get out of here. I assume I leave out this way somehow, because this is where I always start. Here you are back again, but something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I will always be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up! Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait in her bedroom, and we'll go back to my place together. You understand? I told you you've changed. Oh, Snooky Poo. I've come back for you. My spirit friend has goaded me into taking you as my wife sooner than I had originally planned. I hope you're ready for that. Snooky Bear? Oh. What is this? A note addressing Mark. Mark? Who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Mary. Damn it, Mark. We did it. Mary. Take it to the basement. Mark, pay attention. It's still moving. Mary. Oh, wait, are these people? I'm not... Oh, I'm not reading this properly. My bad. Pretend I read all of that really well. Here we go. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then, it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. Okay, so two people beat me on the head and took me to the basement. And I didn't read their voices correctly. Because reading is hard. Oh, the door's open. Well, this is nice. Chapter 2. Betrayal? Oh my. Who's camping out here? This is a 10 of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. I shall follow the blinking light. Oh, is that a dress? Her dress? What is it doing here? How? Uh-oh. Is this a trap? Have they been in my home? Do they know all about me? This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how, in some fit of rage and hunger, I killed him, and books fell out of the exact same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Is there more blinking lights? I don't know how to navigate without blinking lights. Oh, thank God. This seems like a trap. Did I see a summoning circle? What is it? Salt? I wasn't here before. Oh, it wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while. But I need to go first. Did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck! Something is wrong, Mark. I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance at the basement while it was passed out.
You know, it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said.
My whole body feels as if it is weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her. The girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him.
What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on?
Who cares? What's that thing Who cares what that thing understands, Mark? It killed our father. Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly? Why did she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And this is after all we've had? Oh, Jesus fuck. What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come.
Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that.
Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that?
Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book.
That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from inside. Oh shit, Mark, I get it. We forgot.
Don't tell me.
We forgot the fucking candles, Mark! Fucking candles! I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh, I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, you know, you've brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings I haven't experienced before, and now after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Chapter 3, Revelation. I moved into Mary's house. You could say she invited me herself, huh? Now she and I talked to each other a lot. I also began to better understand why people put flowers in pots. However, I don't use flowers. I like other things to furnish my surroundings. I also removed that awful black box. Now instead, it's something that is pleasing to my eye. I think I can live here. Mary doesn't seem to mind either. I'm getting more and more used to open spaces. Mary and I will have to go down to my place one more time, though. We are expecting children. I can't imagine how it happened myself, but the larvae are already pretty big. They will need to be taken to my lair. After all, they are my children. They will be more comfortable there. By the way, the voices have stopped and I don't hear that awful laughter anymore. I think I now know what the word happiness means. And yet sometimes I feel sad. Thank you for playing ending number 3. Wow. I wonder how many endings there are. I mean, there's at least 3. I guess between sparing and taking dresses and maybe following those blinking lights or not affects the endings. Either way though, that was absolutely fantastic. I probably won't play and get the other endings on camera. I'll probably leave that up for other people that watching if they want to go experience it for themselves. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. I had a lot of fun. Funny and creepy intense. Yeah, very good. This was I Live Under Your House. I will see you guys in the next one.